Hey everyone, it's Lamar and Siron Hardy. We are two of Susan Clark's consistent customers, and we love working with her. She's actually giving us a roller. She guys want she wants us to talk to you guys about it a little bit, how we go about prepping for our games and workouts and everything like that. I was a D2 Bentley football player up in Boston. I've currently been working out playing professionally overseas, both in Australia, Mexico, a little bit in China with the USA national team. So it's been great working with her. Saran is currently at George Mason University playing volleyball. She went to Flint Hill High School where she was Metro Player of the Year. So big props to her. She's definitely big time. But yeah, we're going to take a couple minutes just to show you how we roll out and how we prep before the workouts. So here we go. So first off, we always start with the glutes, seeing that is the part of the body that connects the lower body to the upper body. We want to roll that out. I know working with Susan, when I had my hamstring injury, it was because I didn't have activation in my glutes. So we always want to start on one side of the glutes, and then we always rotate to the other side, make sure we're hitting both. Okay, and this is just kind of a quick run through. We're not going to take all the time. This usually takes us about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how sore we really are that day. Then we rotate to one hamstring, so we kind of rotate up, and you can either go like this, or if you want more pressure, you can cross your foot over top of your other leg and really push down on it. And the biggest thing is you want to rotate all over, make sure you're getting both sides, kind of use the ridges on the roller. Next thing, we kind of roll over onto our quad. And the biggest thing here is to take it nice and slow. Don't just try to burn through it, but also, don't go too far down to your knee. Stay just above the knee and then roll all the way up to the hip. That way you're getting a nice range of motion there. And again, notice how she's rotating on it, finding the spots that are tender, rocking on that. And then once you finish there, we shift to the inside of the leg. So you can kind of, rotate, and just kind of roll on the inside. You can either turn it and really just roll that out. Again, we're trying to roll as much as we can out. It's all about fascia. And that's one thing she's taught us, is flattening that fascia. So fascia, for example, if you see a fist, this is what your fascia looks like when it's all tense and tight. All right, the biggest thing with the roller and the prongs is you want to eventually roll it out to where it starts to flatten, and that's kind of where you want to be. Okay, and next thing, the IT bend, the most hated rolling thing on the planet because it's so painful, but you got to be nice and tender, take your time. Me and Saran have gotten to a point where we can, stand it now, so it's bearable. But when you first start, take your time rolling on it. All right, again, this is something you definitely don't want to go too far to the knee. All right, you're gonna want to roll just before the knee. Take your time, get that out. And then to close out with the legs, we usually roll back over, knock out the calves, because those are just as tight, just as important. Get those out. Calves are huge for Saran because she jumps a lot. She's got to make sure she's always got that loose. These are definitely something important when you are recovering or you're dealing with shin splints or jumper's knee, as they like to say. So make sure you roll this out. And then finally, if you want to do some extra stuff and you want to roll out your back and your shoulders, you can lay on top of it and kind of just arch your back and curl it over. And you can either roll it or you can just lay on it, whichever works for you, and just find that spot. So those are the biggest things that we roll out. Again, we take our time with them and we make sure we get it all in. I don't know, thumbs up. So thank you again. This is Susan's created roller. She's given us one and we love using it. I think it comes in neon yellow as well. But yeah, she's great. We advise you guys to make sure you guys contact her and work out with her. She's done absolutely phenomenal with us and our bodies, and we've been there a bunch of times. So thank you again, Susan. You're the best. Bye.